fancy new shirts, our little blue shirts with the MyZone belt on them. We have some flyers and posters up around the club, and we're rolling it out all this month. We'll be sending out more of these little videos and e-newsletters, information about it. But MyZone, it's a next generation fitness wearable, a fitness tracker. So maybe you've used a Fitbit, maybe you use Jawbone, something like that, something that's monitored your activity levels. What the MyZone does, it takes it a little bit step further. It takes into account your effort levels. So this is a heart rate monitor that you're going to wear on your chest. All right, so it monitors your effort based on your heart rate, and then it factors that into your activity level. So you're going to earn points based on your effort. And they're called MEPs, they're called MyZone effort points. We're going to get to that in a second. But what we can do is, if you look around the club, you're going to see TVs in all of our group exercise rooms, so in our cycling room, in the aerobics room, and out here on the main fitness floor. And on those TV monitors are going to display the data from your MyZone belt. So when you come into a class, you'll have your MyZone belt on, and the data will show up on the TV, and the instructors will use it as a motivational factor. You can use it as your own motivational factor. Now up on the tile is going to be your own personal information. You can put up a little secret code name. Doesn't have to be your name, so no one knows it's yours if you're worried about that. But you can be looking up at that TV, up at that monitor, and tracking your own effort, motivating yourself based on your own goals and based on real-time actual feedback. Now you can take it to a whole other level as well. So we have this thing. Once you get your MyZone belt, all right, you'll assign, there's a code to it that assigns you to our facility, to our club. So you'll be linked in with everything that goes on here. We'll be able to do some regular challenges from time to time in which we use the MyZone belt and everyone gets involved. Again, a little extra motivation, a little extra incentive to keep you exercising, and maybe exercising at a higher level. You know, the MyZone, what it's talking about is what zone are you in when you're exercising. So it's based on your heart rate and what percentage of your maximum heart rate that you're in. So when you look up at the tiles and the data that you're getting back, whether it be on our monitors or on your phone, on an app that we'll talk about in a little bit, you'll be able to get all this data, and the zones are, you know, maybe you're going at 50% of your max, 60% of your max, 70% of your max, and you'll be able to see that in a real-time feedback. So it's pretty neat in that respect. Then all the data gets stored, so all the data that happens to be being tracked on your belt will be stored and uploaded to your app, to your phone, that you can see all the time. You'll get regular emails of recaps of what you've done. You can even make a social component to it. So you'll be able to friend other friends of yours who have their MyZone belts here in our facility. You guys can form your own small social groups if you want to, again, motivate and encourage each other, maybe compete against each other a little bit. So there's a social whole friending aspect to it as well. So we all know that it can be difficult to exercise on our own, keep our motivation up, keep our self-drive up there. So if we can have a little accountability, both between our friends and our family, or even with some little fun incentive challenge program that we might be doing here at the club, it's going to help you stick with your exercise, do it more, do it longer, get something more out of it. So what I'm going to talk about real quick here is what's on the tiles, what's the data that you're going to see when you look up at one of the monitors, and also the data that you might see on your iPhone. So when you look up at the monitors, again, we have them in the aerobics room and in our cycling room, and also on the main fitness floor. TV number 4 right now is one of those monitors. The data, you're going to see these tiles up there. Each tile has 5 things that it's displaying on it. So in the upper left-hand corner is going to be your username, which again can be whatever you want it to be. In the upper right-hand corner is how many calories you've burned or are burning at the moment. The lower right-hand corner is how many MEPs you've earned and are earning. Again, those are your MyZone effort points, and they are based on what zone you're in. The lower left-hand corner is going to be your heart rate, your current heart rate as it's tracking. And then the large number in the middle is a percentage number. So it might say, again, 60%, 70%. And that, again, is a percentage of your maximum heart rate. And that's, again, the zone that you're in. So it'll be color-coded as well. Again, green, blue, orange, red, things like that. So you'll be able to tell very quickly when you look at that tile that what zone you're in, where you're at, where you're headed, and if you want to try to work a little bit harder, or maybe take it back a little bit, maybe you're overdoing it a little bit, so you bring it back a little bit. So that's the tile that you're seeing. Again, so there's 5 main things on there that when you look at it very quickly, it gives you a lot of information, and again, hopefully a little incentive and encouragement for yourself. And then when you're done, at the end of that, again, you're going to get an email on your phone or wherever you open your emails, actually, that's related to the app that you might have on your phone. And when you get that email or you open up your app, there's going to be bar graphs and data in there for you to look at. So again, if you're someone who likes to look at their data and know exactly what they've done and where they've been and track their data historically over time, that can be very motivating as well. So a very quick glimpse at your phone or at this email, and you're going to get a lot of feedback, again, about how long you spend in each zone, how much time you did overall, you know, how many, again, points that you earned, how many calories you burned, all that kind of stuff. And again, you can share that and see that with your friends if you want, for a little extra accountability and motivation. So just overall, I think it's a great addition to our club, a great addition to anybody's exercise program if they want, again, a lot of accountability, motivation, a little bit of fun, anything we can do to keep us, keep it active, keep it interesting with our exercise, and not settle into kind of a boring routine. So stop by the front desk, get a little bit more information, purchase your MyZone belt at the front desk, let's get going earning those MEPs. Good luck.